I feel like there are some people out there that need some saging. So I brought some sage out here. We're gonna do a little sage session real quick. Oh yeah. Saging the outside world, saging you and anyone you are with or that needs it, because I'm telling you, I feel like everybody needs a little cleansing. Yes, cleansing. I don't know if you guys know anything about sage, but this stuff is great for clearing that negative energy around you, bringing up that auric field and making it more pretty. Just wanted to do a little high vibing before we started this video. Go get yourself some sage if you're able to. It makes a big difference in your auric field and makes you feel a lot better. So as you may know, I have a business. I don't know if you guys have actually know what I do, but I was a permanent makeup artist. I had my own location. Recently, because of the thing that was going around, a lot of business owners have lost their businesses. A lot of people have lost their jobs. Crumbling and collapsing of the matrix, the system that we've been in. Looks like Disney's not even going to open up for another year. And I am in the heart of Florida, as you may know, where Disney is how we get tourists and people coming here. Not only are the beaches beautiful, but you know, obviously people want to go to Disney. My business was not able to uphold this entire collapse. So unfortunately I've had to close the doors, and I'm going to be going there this week to go get my things. For a lot of business owners this may be happening. I just can't sustain paying any more of my savings into my business to keep these doors open. But it's not a bad thing, because I have a positive outlook on just about everything. Pretty much, if this is going to be the way that the universe is flowing right now, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to cry about it. Yes, I'm sad. Yes, I don't want to close the doors. But on the other hand, I feel like this is opening other doors to better dimensions of creativity that I've been storing up inside and haven't been able to unleash because I've been worried about money all the time. It doesn't change the fact that there's an economic collapse happening around us. There are people that are looking for food that are not getting unemployment. I am one of those people that I'm not getting unemployment. I applied and I think they just lost me in the system, just like 30 million. We have all been waiting for the government to take care of us, the ones that have lost our jobs, the ones that didn't have money to go buy food and don't really have those things now, waiting for the government to be like, hey, we're gonna help you out, we're the good guys. Yes, I got a stimulus check of $1,200, but no, that's not gonna last me very long. The reason I'm bringing all of this up is because we, as a human race, have been too dependent on what they can do for us. So we've kind of put ourselves in this boat. I mean, I felt like I had all the freedom in the world having my own business. But I've seen how quickly that this can crumble, and how now I have to just close the doors on a place that I've put years into making a place that is safe for people to come get their permanent makeup done. I was teaching yoga classes there. I was doing Reiki sessions. I was doing intuitive readings for people. And now I don't have a space to do that. Not only that, with the slow movement of going back into what we call normal, it doesn't look like my place would be able to uphold that circumstance. We've been wasting our precious lives on the wrong things in this world. Fighting for money, stressing for money, which is just a piece of paper. It's an energy exchange, yes, and it's beautiful that we can exchange our services with people and they can buy our things and it makes us feel rewarded. But with millions and millions of Americans, and not just Americans, but people all around the world without work now, a huge shift is happening in the human consciousness. Our economy and our system that we've been raised on is now collapsing, and it is collapsed. And they're going to try to bring it up in little ways, but it's never going to go back to what we called normal. In the system that has been made up, you have to have money in order to survive. Which brings me to the thought that if we weren't so dependent on this piece of paper, we weren't so dependent on these material things, what would our world actually look like, and how would our lives look? So now we're forced to completely look inward at ourselves. You can't run from yourself. You can't be away from yourself. We don't have to be affected by what's happening around us. The outer world is completely different than the inner world. And that inner world is going to help you get the right answers. But you have to be quiet and listen to what you're being told. We have been trained and deceived since day one to think that this is the way it's supposed to be. So it's going to take you as an individual making a change on this planet, because it can't go back to the way it was. I've also heard that there are slaughterhouses closing down. I think it's Tyson, and they've closed down some of their biggest plants, which mean all these animals that were on the fast slaughter, there's no one to even be there to take on that job because of the code. I can't say it. I can't say, because then they're gonna mark this video. Yeah, that's how much freedom we've lost. This thing that is going around has made people lose their jobs in slaughterhouses, which I don't even know why they call it a house. It's a murder factory. That's all it really is. But they want to always, it's a house. It's a house for animals. No, it's not. It's a freaking killing factory machine. All these animals are now not going to be able to be fed. What's going to happen next? They're going to euthanize these animals. A waste of living beings. So how do you believe, or how would you ever believe that we could go back to the way it was? When things get better, we're going to open back the slaughterhouses and do it all over again for another virus to come through and collapse everything. We've got to think. Use your third eye. Your pineal gland is one of the most important parts in your human consciousness. And if you don't have that clear, you're not going to see clear. You're going to wait for somebody to come save you. And nobody can come save you. I know there are people still working right now, and they're really not affected as much by this as others. There's business owners that just want to open their space and they can't. I'm not a professional at, human psychology, but I am very awake. I've been on a spiritual awakening since 2012. And I've seen and experienced things that I wouldn't put on my own worst enemy through this entire time to bring me to the place where I'm at now. And the place where I'm at now is I don't care about material things. I care about my health and my well-being and people's health and well-being and the planet. Going back to a 9-to-5 and working at a job that you already kind of hated anyway. So use this time now to think about what you want to do and who you want to be. You have the clean slate right now. You have a clean slate. If you've lost your job and you're waiting to figure out what's happening with the economy, make yourself into who you want to be now. And then when you're ready, put it out there. Start a YouTube channel or something creative. Become your highest, best version, because that's what you're here to do. I've been waiting for this to happen at my job, doing my job, which I did enjoy, yes, but it wasn't fulfilling my spirit. And now that I'm here, I have that choice. So I do have good news. I've actually teamed up with my partner, my business partner, and we are both collaborating now we've come up with a new show that will be launched very soon on YouTube. And once we get that up, I'm going to post where you can go to check out our videos. I'm doing comedy videos. We're also doing videos and podcasts that are talking about important topics. We also have a new business called hayaka.co. We're using this time to create that empire. I will be keeping you updated on those cool things that are happening. Lots of videos coming up, lots of cool topics. I'm not gonna worry about where my money's coming from right now because I feel like I will be taken care of because I have that positive mindset and that I'm not gonna collapse or fall under the spell of fear. I am taking each day as it comes, and so far so good. Becoming more self-efficient, growing my own food. It's amazing what we can actually do as humans. We're more powerful than we actually think. Now that you've had the time to think about it, who do you want to become? What do you want to be? What kind of difference do you want to make on this planet? You can post below any ideas you have for people. Maybe people are feeling lost. We can help each other out. And that's what's important, guys, is taking care of each other, helping each other through the hard times, uplifting, because we are nothing without positivity. We can have our bad days, but we become nothing once we lose any of that positivity. It's scientifically proven that you need that in order to enjoy and keep going in this life. We're in this all together, no matter who you are and what. You have a choice to make right now. You can either try to worry about what that old system was presenting and wanting to go back to that and being crushed every day, or you can renew and become what you want to become on this global reset. So I hope that you have an amazing day today. High vibes always. We'll see you on the next video.